Quarantine made us all change the way we navigate and perceive life in the last 2 years. From the sudden misgivings of the new status quo, the chaotic dull that is of isolation, and the seemingly endless strain of milestone events that all just went up in smoke. This footage was shot on December 26, 2020. Yes, I immediately went out and shot footage the day after Christmas back then. This was simply because I was just so sad and lonely back then, as most of us were. Quarantine made us all stop and ask the question of, what does it mean to be alive in this new generation? Whether you were introverted or extroverted, the desire for a deep connection was something that plagued everyone during quarantine. Even with the abundance of entertainment that comes with technology, it all felt distant, one note. Nothing seemed exciting anymore. After playing the same games over and over again, having listened to the same songs over and over again, and after a while of just waiting for your friends to even respond to your text, we all just wanted something more out of all of it. Something new, something different, something fresh. Something that would reinvigorate the joy and the thrill of life. This is now where everyone's story diverges. Some stories continue in sadness, while others begin new chapters. Some actually do find it during quarantine. Made new friends, created new businesses, learned new passions and skills. Elevated themselves to new highs that would make them feel alive for as long as quarantine lasts. But to some, they weren't so fortunate on their journeys. For them, life kept on being miserable. Even at the tail end of the pandemic, it was still unexciting. So after a while of just waiting, they changed. This is now where quarantine finally unveiled its lesson for all of us. A lesson that was so beautiful and yet so frightening about ourselves, our lives, and the people that surrounded us. We are the masters of our own destiny. Yes, cliched, but it was the one quote all of us had to truly appreciate and learn from during quarantine. Remember the people who found out their answer? Their answer was just simply nothing but themselves. It either takes complete frustration or complete carelessness to become free of waiting. This is where you start to try new things now. You begin to discover more, seek more, be like the people that you thought you never were gonna be. People that changed during quarantine. Even if you are late a bit, at least you're now doing it. Slowly but surely you start to begin what everyone else did. Cutting off friends, changing beliefs, breaking old habits. You begin to work out, set new goals, read on a new genre of books that you never even wanted to. There was just this sense of urgency to make each day that passed be productive. Whether you again describe productivity as trying to learn a new skill or reading on a new genre of books, what mattered is again that you wanted something. You finally now become the master of your own destiny.